very detailed stuff about Mamadi. But when you skip something, I want you to go. CRR is too big. It's too big. Which side in CRR or which village or whatever?
I came from all the way from Yoruberi Kunda.
YBK.
Exactly, they call it YBK. So there's the place where I was born and raised, and of course, so it's just great to be here. Definitely, I'm so glad.
I remember when the boys go for course with UNICEF. When we read there, we say, "Axina YBK," So there are a lot of boys that has never even crossed Brikama, the combo life. When we go, we say, boy, Axina YBK, boy, we celebrate,
That's true.
Well, that was good. Many people know Mamadi as a journalist, especially sports, which as you mentioned, I brought you up and all that stuff. How does the transition from a journalist become an entrepreneur?
Very important question, and very a question that is going to be very difficult to answer. Because starting from a journalism level and now you are an entrepreneur is something very, very great. But anyway, it's all started from the help of people like you. As I said earlier on, the moment I've completed my grade 12, then I joined the sport fraternity in this country, where to make sure that I see sport grow from one stage to another. Along the line, I was also with a Majum Estate Agency, which also helped a lot, because I was in both sides doing the journalism, along the side doing also property management. It also helped a lot. This is where we started, but everything starts from the journalism level, because I got the experience when it comes to journalism level. Then from there, I joined Majum Estate Agency in 2016, where definitely I learned a lot when it comes to property management. And today, I think Majum Estate is one of the, it's not the big, but it's one of the greatest, and successful, estate in this country, which is owned by the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow. Definitely, we are so great, and we're hopeful that one day we also see Musa Molloh into another level.
Another level.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I remember this, Mamadi. This was on the news. That is, when you come from FMB then to Kora FM, and all of a sudden it was in the news. Mamadi saying bye-bye to media and say, now I'm shifting my to another. Was when you moved to Majum. And then some of your fans definitely feel a little bit disappointed about that time. I'm definitely telling you about that time, because that was the transition, and it goes on the media that Mamadi, while you were a very good spokesperson out there at Kora, and then everybody said, Mamadi said bye-bye to he's now moving. How was that? How was that period?
No, by then, my boss, people didn't understand, because I was trying to work on something. Which is Musa Molloh.
Right now,
exactly. People didn't understand by then.
The news get to them car. They said,
yes, that is the reality. People were thinking that I would definitely leave the sport for the company, but that was not it, because even the time I was in Musa Molloh, I continued following sport and also doing my stuff under the ground. I working very, very hard to make sure that one day, definitely, where Mamadi people think he will be there. And this is what I was working for all these years. And thank God that today, I'm back. Back again, full, exactly. This is in the lamplight. This is going to be great, and of course
that was the move to
there you go. And of course, that is the reason also why I joined Majum by then, because by then they need somebody like me who will definitely come and give them support when you come to that area. So this is why I joined them and was helping them, and of course, thank God it is successful now, and I need to move on, because this is my field. Journalism is my field. This is what I know. This is what I learned from you. This is what you taught me. So I have to make sure that I keep it and of course utilize it. This is why I'm doing it today as well. So I'm back again with full force.
With full force.
Yes.
Mamadi is back again with full force. I remember that was the day that Mamadi said, oh, real estate. Maybe could have So that was how it. A little bit about Majum. What is your position in Majum, and what was your day-to-day work there?
Yes,
and strictly today also. What's your
Majum is an estate. An estate deal with rental. So in Majum we rent properties, and of course we help landlords to make sure that they will not have any issue when it comes to tenants and the landlord, because we all don't know that when you come to issues landlord and tenant is always a problem.
Okay.
So most of the people, if you build your compound, you can bring it to Majum Estate Agency, where we will definitely manage it for you, as the landlord. And also now the problem between landlord and tenant is thing of the past when it comes to Majum.
Okay.
It's thing of the past, because you, the tenant, you will not have any issue with the landlord. Everything come to Majum. So this is very, very easy.
Complaints and everything.
All complaints, anything you need, come to Majum, then we solve the problem for you. And the landlord also, you have nothing to do. At the end of the month, you just come and collect the money from Majum, then we move on. This shows that definitely Majum is there to help landlords and tenants to make sure that the peace continue prevail between them.
It's like when you have a complaint, it's Majum that you go there.
Exactly.
When you want some maintenance on you, wherever you are, so Majum take care of. So it's Majum in the middle. So that makes it
mediators between the landlords and the tenants.
All right. Yeah. Moving on. What inspire you to become an entrepreneur?
Of course, it's very important, because in this life you have to try by all means to inspire others. Because I was inspired by somebody, the likes of you, the likes of others. So coming all the way, as I said, from CRR, and of course trying to do what he could when it comes to nation development. This is one of them. You as an entrepreneur, you have to develop yourself and try by all means to make sure that you also try to help people. Because I was helped by somebody. You are one of them who helped me very. So I thank you. And also, many people also, I am inspiring them, because I'm a young man who is trying to inspire many. My Musa Molloh, as I said earlier, right now I employ people who I am paying. It's also part of development. This is Akumata Bakele. So it's important that you help young people to grow, because they want to be like you. I was young and I was inspired by others. So me also coming and inspire people, getting the inspiration from me is important. It's very, very key, and it's laudable. So it's an inspiration, but the inspiration all the way is you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mamadi, for that. I'm so happy that it happened. Like you said, if you see somebody that you can help to become next tomorrow, you might not know. The guy can even help your family or your close family or the nation. So it all depends on them. I also was brought up by somebody, and I must give a shout out to my godfather, my friend, who is no other than Basiru Jallow, called BMJ.
You see?
He's my and everything. So salute, man, the mighty BMJ. So there we go. All right, that was so impressive. Now let's move on. As an entrepreneur, yours, what is your establishment, or what are your establishment? What do you have at the moment?
Yes, as you rightly said, I am the proprietor of Musa Molloh Online TV, which was founded in September 2004, which is definitely in the heart of Farato. We are all together in the media, and of course the reason why I established this, I want to make sure that when it comes to journalism in this country, let people realize it, let people love it, let people break barriers, in the sense that it's very important, because establishing something, not only you who is going to benefit from it, others will benefit from it. Looking at what is happening right now, I have started employing people who I am paying them every end of month. It's also key when it comes to nation development. We want to see that sports, develop from where it is to another level. These are some of the key factors why I come with this idea, to make sure that I set up something that will be, be remembered. Even I am no more here, it will be remembered. This is my philosophy. Yeah.
Awesome. Just to remind our audience that you tune to, or you're watching Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution, right here in our studios in Farato, West Coast region. I'm the host, Bakary Manneh, Big Sam, and my guest is no other than Mamadi Jallow, the CEO of Musa Molloh Online TV. Well, we're live here. Now, Mamadi, I wanted to take this opportunity to tell my viewers all we need to know about Musa Molloh TV, the setting, what you do there, and what do you have for, because online is all over the world. Gambia in general. Tell us a little about Musa Molloh.
Yes, thank you very much once again, Sam. As all other medias are doing, Musa Molloh also is doing the same thing, because as you know, when you come to information, it's important. People should be given the accurate information, which is exactly Musa Molloh is doing. We give the accurate information. We don't only focus on sports. We focus on all developments. When it comes to nation development, all other aspects of sports, Musa Molloh is doing that. you know, and you know, if you need accurate and of course reliable information, just join Musa Molloh team. They will give you what you need when it comes to information. Yeah, they will definitely give you what you need when it comes to information. So these are some of the issues that Musa Molloh is doing at the moment, because it's a new setup that is coming up, and you know, online TV nowadays, you know, is everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. So we are just hopeful and great that with your prayers, you know, we will see ourselves in another level.
So what as a CEO, what is your day-to-day work at Musa Molloh TV?
Yes, it's very important. As a CEO, most of the time in this country, they think that the CEO will do everything. It's not the same at Musa Molloh. Musa Molloh TV, all the reporters are doing great. All the photographers are doing it. Because for me personally, you know, I do photographing. I went for reporting. You know, some of your reporters I normally meet them. So I am not like, you know, I am the CEO, so I have to sit down at the office not doing anything. That is out of it. If you go the field, you meet me there with my reporters. I can operate camera very well. I can write a report. I can edit. I can do a lot of things when it comes to Musa Molloh. This is how I'm doing with my reporters. I want to make sure that every reporter you can able to handle the camera, whether you are alone there in the ground, and going to make sure that you get what you need when it comes to information. This is key. We have to help them. You know, you cannot just be a reporter alone. It's not like that. You can be a reporter, you can be a camera operator. It will help, because at the end of the day, you might find yourself in another country. There you don't have a cameraman. There you don't have a reporter. You find yourself there alone. How can you do? So you have to make sure that all these sectors you can able to play very well to make sure that you get the idea and of course get the knowledge. The know-how is very important. At Musa Molloh, go there, you find these young reporters. They can write a script. They can edit. They can use the camera, which is key. Most of your staff, they know what I'm talking about. So these are some of the issues, you know, we are doing. Musa Molloh don't have any CEO for now. We are all workers. You know, we all work. We all go to the ground. I travel all the way to different, you know, part of this country to make sure that I get reliable information for my audience.
For your audience, and that is it. And of course, like you heard from him, because I think I've been in Musa Molloh for a special program, maybe something like twice on a program, and to be honest, I think in the invitation of Mamadi, and the other one was the under 17, and the other one was an open program on sports. And I think what he said, I can be a witness. It was only two of us in the studio, two of us, no cameraman, nobody, only two, and he did everything, the camera, the interview, and I think that was awesome. So that was what they call it, one-man soldier.
There you go,
that was a one.
This is it.
Before we move on, because we'll talk about the advice to your, but I want you to do this in Mandinka and Wolof. Lolu muna take it to Musa Molloh. Suma Muhammad Setan. Come na jibe lalu. Manika kauni suwa konte. Ibe muna follow Musa Molloh TV as a CEO and entrepreneur.
Yes, apa kabage Sam. Come nyama Musa Molloh. Musa Molloh multi muyaranko. Niko Musa Molloh ni Gambia Banko Kanjang. Mole muyaranko is a hero. You know, he is the last king of Fuladu. Mole muyaranko. You know the history because mo jama ma history long bage. Saying ndela dinun say ma history long because my history long bage. But nyama Musa Molloh. Those years in 1903 or 1904, you talk about Musa Molloh, for the Kabadumbuya, for the Silla. You name them. These are great heroes. Nyile multi muyaranko mo kendol them. So akumada pro ni mol itol ke kanta. Nyajube ntel Gambia ni muna fata rek is over. So when I'm brother sita because me I'm all the way from CRR and the Musa Molloh munti nsafone exactly because Keser Kunda abe Mabo Rinjere. Keser Kunda, Boraba, Sankole Kunda, YBK is the same family. Maybe Sade Cleaning, maybe Dula Cleaning. So Musa Molloh wole Mata Nunjela. Kabo Fuladu, Karafo Mali, Atre Mata Nunjela as the last king of Fuladu. Another bang on 1903, another bang. So where in Sita, as a young entrepreneur, go. Janni Musa Molloh tobe fala. Let me come here for them revolutionize. Rather when I see the home of revolution, I'll be happy. Exactly. Ka tomurunang ka make sure at least a talk and afar. Let me come with this name. At least nyata, you know, in the next 2-3 years, a talk and abe funtila kodanke. Nyama Musa Molloh, your mind definitely go into history. This is important. It is alone.
I know.
Exactly.
So big of Max, the CEO and Rita, I know, TV, home of TV, Atlantic TV. tuuti rek ci wolof.
waaw
suma
wolof bi dafa dëgg.
waaw dama ko
waaw exactement suma wolof dafa dëgg waaye comme noo ko dee waxee rek Sam comme am really happy maa ngi kontaan bu baax. comme noo koy waxee rek Musa Molloh nu ñëwee mooy. Musa Molloh soo ko déggee rek su nekkee da nga xam history Gambia. Musa Molloh is one of the heroes in those years. mu xam ne moom moo nekk di last king of Fuladu. moom dafa nekk Fuladu king for so many years balaa mu gaañu fu mu nekk ne mu ngi gaañu na sax waaye mu ngi Keserkunda foofu leen ko béré waaye soo gisee ma comme with this name Musa Molloh dama bugga turam bi dundee loolu dafa am solo trop because Gambia fii am nañ problème mooy ne nit su ñëwee yaa ngi dunda you are doing everything waaye soo ñëwee dee rek people forget about it. Let me give an example of Umar Bunjeng. Umar Bunjeng lu mu def when it come to helping people know about the religion is key waaye ñu bari fàtte nañ ko. So you can only remember him during Ramadan. You bari mu play waaye loolu is out of it. You have to have something for him because dafa def lu xam ne is great in this country. People learn a lot from him. Still now people are learning from him despite the moon nekkul fii why people are learning from him. So the only thing you can do is to make sure that nga jokko tur boo xam ne tur boobu du musa de even yow sa boppa soo ko joxee sax soo demee sax turam boobu dafa nekk di continuer soo gisee ñun Gambie ak Sénégal dem ute soo gisee Sénégal seen Baye Niass ay yoon still now yaa ngi mel ni sax yaa ngi gis Baye Niass people follow him they really admire him and they like the way he was doing things
and he is there.
There you go. So these are some of the things we should do loolu moo tax ma ñëw with this idea this concept ma ne Musa Molloh tur bi bëgg ma mu dee because suma maam la so I want to make sure that turam bi ñu continuer comme man suma wolof bi dëgg boobu nga eddi ko nag suma maam la there you go so this is it so it's nice definitely so my cameraman you are watching try and edit that part
thank you so much this is very important. This is why in fact, but meanwhile, Musa Molloh TV is also in Farato. When you come to the mosque, you bend like to Jabang, Jambura beg your pardon, the first building on your right, the story building, there's the second floor, they're up there. But this is very important. This is why I brought you on today's exclusive. That is, what is your advice to the young upcoming entrepreneurs, or would be, or thinking to be? What would be your advice?
That's a very
definitely you should inspire somebody too.
Of course, that's a very important question, Sam, and it's a relevant question for that matter, because people nowadays, especially for our young generation now, somebody, especially you. Let me give an example of Big Sam, Bakary Manneh. If you're looking at your journey to now. It's not a easy journey. It was a very, very difficult journey, a tough journey, a rough one for that matter. But nowadays, young people, they always want to see that I just want to go in for something within few years, I'm big there. I have full cars. It's not like that.
Another one on the road.
Yeah, exactly. You have to start from the scratch. One step to another. Then at the end of the day, you will achieve what you want to achieve at the end of the day. So these are some of the issues we should definitely learn from. As I said, as an entrepreneur, you have to set yourself, because everybody have a goal. Everybody have a target. Me, my goal is to inspire others, because I was inspired by somebody.
Exactly.
So I want young people who are only watching right now, let them try by all means. Yes, let them try by all means, to be inspired. And inspire somebody for the good reason is very important. Not inspire somebody for the negative part. That is out of it. But inspire somebody for the good reason. At the end of the day, you can also be one of the top entrepreneurs when it comes to business or any other sector when it comes to the country. So it's very important and it's key. It's very important and it's key.
Very important and it's key. And this goes to another one for the road. No, let me take news.
Yeah.
Ali Dahaba, listen. Kumba Dave, listen. The APC, listen.
Good.
In fact, even your boss. So this is another one. Thank you.
Yes, I also want to add on something. As I said, our generation and your generation is not the same. Your generation was much more tougher. Yeah. But nowadays, you can even have an online TV at your own house. Yeah. Because internet is free everywhere.
Very well.
So you can use that opportunity to make sure that you achieve goals.
Okay.
Is very important, Sam.
Make positive use of it.
There you go. Okay. It's very, very important. This is why I always discourage my friends of going through this back way. It's important. You know, you can achieve something in your own country. And in your country, achieving something is much more easy than achieving something in somebody's country. Because you know, ila korda and mola korda. It's not the same. Definitely. So if you are out of the country, but in your own country, you have all the opportunity in the whole world to make sure that at least you know, because you have people who will definitely inspire, you have people who will defend you, you have people who will help you, who will encourage you, who will definitely give you the motivation to make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve. Just as I said, I can remember the time I was trying to come up with this Musa Molloh. I contacted you. I said, Big Sam, my boss, I'm cooking something. And there we are. You know, now at least everywhere people are talking about it. You know, but it's because this is why today at least we are growing bit by bit. Along the way, in 2 years time, 3 years time, we'll be there. You know, so there you go. So these are some of the piece of advice I have for my young people. Let them try by all means, work hard, have your goal, have the positive mind that you can be able to make it in your own country.
And then you will.
Yeah.
So there you go. A little bit, this is not about people, like he said, have a rough rule, which is very true. You see Big Sam right here, you say, hey, that's Sam, you know. I start somewhere. From high school, my first job was a pool boy at a hotel.
Wow.
Pool boy. From boy, I relaxed. I was good in football, I explored in football.
Exactly.
Until I was in Bunung playing, just a short one playing for, and then my good friend BMJ saw me and told me, boy, but football didn't football didn't you want to and there we go to Radio 1. Wow. So this moment. I mean, you sometimes have to stay all night just by the DJ. But for them play club. You mellow 15 minutes. You know, you have a radio station. You sleep in the radio station and and all that stuff. You come. So I mean, it doesn't come easy. We are telling you. People you see up there, sometimes when they tell you their stories, it's because of passion and dedication and want to learn, which is very, very key. And then stay until they say, no, banga, you can't. But here, they will not, some of them will not wait, bana, yangi cool. Munna operate, munna definitely. Our time, I mean, before you come to life, you have to go to a training studio from the stream. You are supposed to night, you are supposed to day. So it takes transition. So that's another advice for you guys. And before we go, let me most important message you want to.
Yes, this is a very important question. The message down there, as I said earlier in the beginning of the program, Sam. Every human being is gifted of something. You know, Allah give each and everyone something that you definitely use to make sure that you achieve what you achieve. One, you have to have the the mindset. The mindset, what you should focus on. What do you want to be? Ask yourself, what do you want to be in future? You know, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a journalist, you want to be maybe a business tycoon. You have to have that mind and focus to make sure that you go for it and make sure that you will achieve it. Though it's going to be difficult though, because along the way you will have obstacles, ups and downs, But my guys, you know, with hard work, dedication, you can definitely able to make it in the future. You know, believe in yourself, Sam. You know, most of the time people don't believe in themselves. That you know, if suma brother, suma japalut, or suma buy, suma dimbal, I will not make it. Take that out of you. Tell yourself, myself, that I can able to make it, and I will achieve this, and this is what I want to achieve. At the end of the day, definitely you will achieve it, honestly. So this is the piece of advice I have for my audience who are listening right now. Have the belief that you can able to make it. The way I make it, you can make more than that.
Obviously, yes.
You can do that. Some will tell you, in 1990s, you know how things were. And now 2005, you know, things are changed. So there you go. But we can make it with dedication and hard work. You can definitely achieve your goals with that.
There you go. Very right. When I first get Mamadi in the studio at FMB, and today miles away. There you go. And then so
I can remember, you know, Sam, the time I will be at the Farato football field. You know, I will be writing my script or my story at 8 o'clock, 360. FMB radio. You will call me through the mic. I was using my I think Nokia. There you go. I will give you a brilliant report. What made me so happy on those days, the moment I give my report, most of the people will be calling me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or they will call Sam. Sam, it's an Indendung Ning.
There
you go. I will give you everything, all details in that particular games. So this is very important. So if you're looking at 2006 to now, it's almost 15 or 16 years now. You know, a lot have changed. With your help and other people, today I am here. Alhamdulillah.
When do you finally come to the end of this Sports 360? Finally, what do you... I know you are coming with your wonderful gentleman and people out there, but finally, before you take leave, that's a very good one. I know you will be inspired by this, and then you can watch it everywhere on our YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and then you can learn something from Mamadi.
Let me use this opportunity to at least, you know, advertise myself in the sense that yes, there you go. And as you said, Musa Molloh Online, we are all together in the system with, you know, Atlantic TV. We are all in Farado here, and you know, if you need any advertisement and other stuff like that, you know, you can see yourself, as you said, on YouTube, TikTok, you know, Facebook. We are all in there, and you can also visit our office, which is definitely opposite the Farado going to Jambur, the story building there. You can find us there. Any type of advertisement you want. If you have programs, you can contact us. We will definitely leave our numbers here with Mr. Sam. We'll definitely give you the number, and we can, you know, work together. You know, because we are always having one aim and objective. We are all in the media, so we have to support each other. Obviously. And of course, finally, Sam, before we
exchange programs, and then my cameraman might lose some footage, and then
help me get this and then develop the story. So there you go, inshallah. So the number is 37666739. 37666739. That's my, you know, official number, and of course the business number is 7994539. 7994539. These are the two numbers you can able to get, you know, Musa Molloh Online TV, so you can, you know, have any issue when it comes to coverage, when it comes to advertisement, any other programs where you want it to be covered. We'll be definitely there for you.
Thank you so much. I mean, you mentioned a gentleman who's definitely doing a good job.
You know, I don't want to mention because we are all Kiyankas.
Tell him we are closer to the capital than him. We are closer, and then he's coming all the way from Sierra. Right?
There you go. So I'm happy to come with him. He's also a good brother by Keba Sane. You know, we work together. Yeah, we work together at Majum Estate Agency. You know, he's a very good guy. And of course, before I just say, you know, bye, I just want to take this opportunity to thank all the cameramans, and thank you as well for giving me this opportunity, you know, to share my experience, to share my idea with people who are listening right now. You know, I think, you know, with this inspiration, many will also learn from me and develop from where I, you know, started, and then they continue, because life is like that. You know, you have to help each other, because I was helped before I reached there. So I will definitely, you know, like anybody who want to be helped, you can contact me. As I said, you know, we work together and most to make sure that the aims and objectives have been achieved at the end of the day.
Thank you very much, Mamadi. I'm so happy to have you. But remember, this is not the only time you see Mamadi here. The next he will be here will be on Sport 360 Live. Because he's also a bona fide member of Sports Journalists Association of the Gambia, which I am the first vice president of the association. And then he's also a sports journalist, so he'll be on that show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sam. Thank you.
We got it for you. I know you got a very brilliant program today. Before I go, big thanks to the CEO, Max Rita, and everybody involved in attending media, especially today. I mean, at the APC, Kumba, thank you so much. You know, Aliu Dahaba, Enumara, Sotokomo, Edward Noah Baji, keeping Polio, you know, say Uswar, Muneta Batamintolo, Munasiara. Well, thank you very much, guys. We're so happy. Until we come on your way, exclusive interview with Bakary Manneh, aka Big Sam. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.